of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses, and typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hard.
Check 13.
Deuce. Leo.
Hey, watch it.
22 jet bomber, 22 fire.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Check.
It fights him off.
Check.
He can't get him down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Justin Houston make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Exit.
Hey, defense, let's go. 58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic.
Go.
Here we go.
Ready.
Now back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin.
My bad, guys, my bad.
So that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21.
Come on.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Let's get off the field, D.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They can't stop us.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
We got this.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Here I come again.
Hey, orbit.
Check 31. Whip. Watch the whip. Kill.
Under. Hey, lock it. Under crunch.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Love. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Squeeze.
2nd and 6.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
Complete to Bryant. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. as they are now just an extra point away from making this a three-point game. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he's a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Now Baker looking to throw on second down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Looking to run with Mack. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Extra point try good by Gano. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
35-yard line.
Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
80 weapons.
On play action, they'll throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Curtis Samuel with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Now the Redskin offense will stay out there and go for 2.
Who that? General West. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Showing 8. Hey. Now.
They'll try and run it here. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's into the clear. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Gano the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time.
Make
sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
61, match box, light.
Check 24. Rush in.
On the carry, it's Love. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. 6 guys.
They'll look to throw here. Steps away to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the
sticks.
Watch the screen. Let's go.
Ready?
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
That's it, baby.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Check 50. Check 50.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 31. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
They go play action here on first down.
Check.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
You think you gonna get this?
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
2nd and 4.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Jordan Willis in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, 32 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Colts take over.
Come on now. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Let's go, baby.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it, please.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He was trying to go back to more there. And it's second down.
Hey, check 24.
Baker off the play fake. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Let's go, baby. Switch.
From the gun, Baker. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
The Redskins
Keep playing hard.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Down.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
On first down, Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards that time at a Washington first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
4 down.
Check your hot read.
Hey, alert 3.
Hard.
Jam him. Jam. Wide.
Leo.
That's the safety creep.
Go.
They'll run on first down. Love. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Here we
It's
go.
a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a
Let's
victory.
go, baby.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already.
Hot.
Back to throw. Bryant has him. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
You ready?
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
He's coming. We got double up.
Man. Rock it.
Back.
SOS, SOS, SOS.
They'll run with love.
Check the backer, check the backer.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 6-yard touchdown run. As his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of...
And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Great touchdown, great touchdown.
A big play there. 65 yards. As his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Extra point try good by Gano. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the...
Bring it up!
16-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time,
they practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
53, Mike.
Throwing now is Haskins. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football
Let's
game.
get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Haskins to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on second down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. Haskins got his target, Samuel. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Set, ready, go. 70 ending. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Let's go.
On second down now, it's Love.
Switch.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Hayward.
Mike, 53. Mike.
Get that quarterback at all costs. 53's the Mike. 53.
Now it's Haskins.
You're not ready.
Open man is Sims. He's got it. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
Ready up. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Bravo. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Here we go. Here we go. Go.
53's the Mike. 53's the Mike.
We got double up. Double up. Double up. Double up.
One final shot for Haskins. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Colts, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.